Hello, everybody. Welcome to It's a Crime. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Linda, and I have some really fun stuff today. So I thought, you know what? I am going to do this live. So before I open this, because I have this, it came to the door. Okay, I have a story time to tell you first. So before hang on, because okay, here we go. There we go. I had some reverb. Welcome, everybody. Barbara already says, love your sarcasm and facial expressions. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a really exciting moment because, well, I got an award at my door and it's because of you guys. So I am so very grateful and I want to say thank you so much. So before I do this, though, this is the fun part. I hit 100,000 a couple weeks ago. And for those of you who don't know, I mean, 100,000 is a huge milestone for a YouTuber. You get an awesome award for it, but plus it really means so much because there's so much work that goes into doing a YouTube channel. Even though it looks like, it's only a 20-minute video, that takes hours and hours sometimes of preparation. And some of my deep dives are like an 18-hour event. So thanks for everybody joining me on this. So when I hit the 100,000, I said, hey, look what happened. It's coming my way, this award. And one of the subscribers said, hey, Linda, go check out this channel who got their award. And I went and checked, and oh my gosh, you guys, it was a disaster. Like, they got their award, but they went to open it and he was so good about it, but he hit the 100,000. He goes to open the award and there was tire tracks all over his award. He opens the box and it was broken. It was shattered. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, but he was like laughing through it because he's like, this is the one award that I worked towards and it's in shambles. So here's the funny thing before I open this. It actually came to the door and I heard this giant thump. And I thought, that's so weird if that's the UPS driver. So I'm going to show you the video. It's on my phone and I'm going to show it to you because you guys are going to laugh, especially because this story that I just geared you up for, right? So I hear this. Watch the UPS driver. Let's see if you can see it. Okay, you can see it. Watch this UPS driver just like, oh, wait, hang on. That's me on there. Wait. What happened here? Okay, hang on. It should be the guy. Okay, here we go. Here, he's coming to walk up. Watch him, you guys. Watch him just dump it on the front. We need a replay because it's ridiculous. Watch this. I'm sorry, it's so funny because you're going, oh my gosh, what is this thing gonna look like? He just slams it down. I've never seen them do that with a parcel, and I've had many parcels come to the door, but I'm wondering if he sees it YouTube and he's like, he drops it. Anyways, I thought you guys would like to see it. I know, right? So I'm a little afraid. And for those of you who want to see that video, he was called Lad Baby, and you just can't make it up. He actually started a second channel, and the second time it came, it rained, and the UPS driver just tossed it over the gate, and it was full of water. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. Like he was actually laughing too, because he's like, you just can't make it up. Cornelius says, lucky it was not your eggs. Oh, okay. So so here we go, because this is really fun. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it with you because it's been it's been a journey, right? And when I first started doing It's a Crime, there wasn't a whole heck of a lot of support from people when I did it. Not talking about the viewers, but I came on scene. There has been some awesome people, though. I gotta tell you that I've met and subscribers and creators is the word I'm trying to think of. So I'm just super excited. So now I'm gonna get my. We're gonna see what this thing looks like here. So I thought I'd do a little impromptu and hang out and talk to you guys because this is fun. So here we go. Here it is. It's just, like doesn't look like it's been run over, although the guy was maybe he was just having a bad day. But that was kind of scary. So I've never done this before. This is really exciting. I don't know. Oh no, are you frozen? No, I hope not. I'm so excited you guys are here to do this with me because it's just a really big thing and I love all of you guys. And when you think about it, 100,000 people in a room is absolutely crazy. And that's not even all the people that watch my videos. So it's just fun. I busted it. I busted my butt. Okay. Well, they pack it good, so I don't know how that guy. It was broken. Clearly, I'm going to have to do a workout to get this open. Well, now you know I didn't open it first. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I feel right now. I'm like nervous, excited, which is so funny. I'm more nervous than when I do a regular video. All right, let's see. Okay, first we have a little, oh my gosh. Okay, here is a letter first. I'll read it. And just so you know, I looked up some stats and it's 32 million channels out there. It's crazy, right? It's not pre-recorded. All right. You've just done something that very few YouTubers, creators accomplish. You had an astonishing 100,000 people subscribe to your channel. We know that numbers on YouTube can get really big, but we hope that you don't lose sight of the reality behind that 6-digit milestone. Each and every person who has subscribed to your channel has been touched by what you created. Whew, I'm not going to get upset. They were inspired, challenged, or entertained. You achieved this milestone with hard work, perseverance, and probably a healthy sense of humor, too. Maybe a little sarcasm. What you've accomplished can't be taken away from you, and we'd like to recognize you and all your hard work with this Silver Creator Award, a small token of our esteem and respect. We know that you don't do this for rewards. You do it because you have a drive to create and share, and because you found an audience who cares. Believe us when we say that we can't wait to see what you do next. 1 million subscribers may seem a long way off now, but you're closer than you think, and we're rooting for you. Congratulations. Is that not super cool? That's super cool. And when I think about it exactly that, it's because of you who watch and are so supportive that I'm here and here. Okay, this little thing here says, congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We are honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This award was inspected and packaged with great care by Rick. Oh, there we go. Look at if your award was damaged during shipping or if you have any questions. I have a question. Can you please tell me what kind of a day the UPS guy had, because I'd like to give him a little care basket or something to make his day a little bit better. Okay, before I show you guys. Thank you, Shelby. And thank you guys to all. I see all the congrats just flooding in here. Thank you, Suffragium. I think that's how I say it. I don't know. Super sticker in it there. Thank you. All right, you guys ready to see it? Oh, look it. Okay, I gotta take it out of its package. Dun, da, da, da. Okay, I hope you guys are gonna see my lights. There. Maybe just like that. And it says, presented to It's a Crime for passing 100,000 subscribers. There you go. There you can see it really good, right? Yay! This is so excited. This is super cool. This is to make sure it keeps dry. And that poor guy, the second time around where his award was sitting in water for a week, like he took it out and he was like, well, I guess this didn't do its job. Oh, you guys are here to this is just really super cool moment. And you know what? What's really cool about this is I worked my butt off for this. And for those who say that I bought subscribers or I couldn't possibly get to this level, no, that's not true. I never not once bought anybody. And I busted my butt and I put in the work. And if you put in the work too, you can get there as well. And if you guys ever want to start a channel, go for it because it's fun. Just do it something that you love. Otherwise, it's going to be a chore. Where am I going to put it? I don't know. I'm going to probably put it on my shelf here because I think that'd be cool. Unless it might be too reflective because of that. Look how great that is. I'm like, oh, look, there's two of me. Oh, you guys, this is so awesome. I'm so glad you're sitting here with me. It really means a lot. I didn't want to open it by myself. I thought this would, this would be cool. Cool. Well, that's super cool. Now we can chit chat and have a quick chat. Melly Jo says you deserve this and more. Love you. Hope we talk soon. Thank you. I did email you back as well. I'm not too sure if you got it, but I emailed you back. Congrats, Linda. You really deserve it. Thank you so much. So now there's lots to move forward with, right? There is lots to move forward with. So I'm working more on videos and I'm doing some more tweaking to the background and more things coming to the membership. And it's just been a little bit of a roller coaster and a little hard to, to catch up, but it's coming. Thank you, Shelly Jo. How are you all doing? There's all kinds of stuff happening in the news. I've covered a few different live streams, or not live streams, cases. And I'm going to be doing another deep dive. I need to do one on the Charles Vallow case as well. I've got to keep up with that. And there's some new stuff, always new stuff. Yeah, this is so cool. Thank you so much for being here. I can't say it enough because it just really means a lot to me. You guys are just so great. You can tell you worked hard just by how excited you are right now. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, some days are such long hours, but it's so worth it. All around worth it. There's all kinds of things that I get joy from, not joy from the terrible news, but joy in helping and joy in talking to you all and creating something and putting that out there. So my husband got me hooked on you. I just love watching you. That's cool. So you guys can come up with some ideas in what else you would like to see, what things you guys are looking at right now for cases, and then next to my blue light bulb. Oh yeah, down here? Yeah, I could do that. I'd have to figure out a stand for it. I might have, the stand might not work though. That's pretty cool. It's just so nice. I missed you guys too. I feel like even 2 days I miss you guys. Oh yes, Mandy Rose. I have covered Evelyn Boswell. If you look in my videos on my playlist, I have a full Evelyn Boswell playlist. So you can see a bunch of videos that I've covered in her case. Julie says the way you figured out Lori's code was amazing. Yeah, I'm nerdy when it comes to codes. I'm actually working on a Ray Rivera code from the Unsolved Mysteries series, and I'm close into what my version I believe it could be. I'm not saying it's exactly what it is, but that's what I'm working on, and stay tuned for that. I'm just like this close to it, so. Diane says, I'm so happy for you, Linda. Thank you for your time, hard work, and dedication and passion for the best content and facts on cases that touch us each and every one. I'm grateful to have you in my life. Thank you, Diane. And I'm so very, very thankful for you as well, and everybody on It's a Crime and in the family. New and original family. Rita says, Linda, can you please cover Alex Cox's sunglasses? He just killed his brother-in-law, but he grabbed his sunglasses. Didn't he just get out of bed? I did. Thank you so much. I did cover a little bit in the Charles Vallow series about how he went and washed his hands. And well, first, what did he do? He shot Charles, put his gun away, grabbed his phone, cleaned up his head, and then supposedly, well, he did call 911, then supposedly did CPR, and then left the house and had his sunglasses on top of his head. So I'm wondering if he had either a shower or if he was washing himself, and then, he just was going to do something fun that afternoon, he said. So needed to have his sunglasses for the pool party. I don't know. But I'll see about the deep dives about that. But I have touched a little bit on it. Melly said, no, didn't get this. Oh, you should have. I did it late last night. It was pretty late last night, so you should have it. Where did I see that? Sorry, guys. I don't mean to have it really quiet, but when I don't have help, I have to read the comments. So you needed a digital sub counter running behind you. Let me know if you'd like one made for you. Oh, that's kind of cool. And that'd be cool. Because I hand do it every time. Okay. Crime Powwow says Missy Beaver's cold case. And I saw another one. Yeah, Layla, I've been looking into. So hers is just a little bit longer, and I'd like to have that out within the next day or so. And I saw another one here. Welcome to the new members also in the crime ring, if you're seeing the little green pop-ups. Melissa says Olivia Jansen in Kansas City killed by her dad. Okay, I will look that as well. So many cases. Thank you, Colleen. Do I ever cover cold cases? I would like to. I really would like to. So that'll start coming as well. With the cold cases, it's going to take me a little bit longer to do the research, but I'm happy to do that, and I really would like to. Thank you, Weber family. Yes, I'll do an update also on Evelyn about the new charges as well. I might do that on a case catch up because it's pretty quick. We'll see. Or maybe I'll do a little reflect back on it. When am I doing a live again? Probably in a couple days. Who in the background is the little boy in red and the child on the right? This is Gannon Stout. This is the case that I covered. And his stepmom is going to be, well, she's been charged, and she is going to be in court in September. And the little baby is Evelyn Boswell, and I covered her as well. And her mom was just charged as well on a whole bunch of counts. You guys have quite a bit, quite a few suggestions, which I really, really appreciated or appreciate. So many. Is Mr. Lindo watching you? He's not watching me right now, I don't think. We got to check in. He's trying to get onto a specialty team. And so today he's out and doing that. He's having to do like a physical and a phobia test and all that. So what Cynthia says, Delphi murders, guy arrested, turned into Delphi police because he looked like the bridge guy. I believed he could have been in the Delphi area. No name yet. They do not want it released. When was that? Addie says, Linda, what is the hardest case you've worked on, like even with the deep dives? Emotionally hard? Is that what you mean? The hardest one would be Gannon Stout. It's hard to compare because it's all tragic, but the one that really got me was Gannon because he was missing, and like right away that day I picked it up, or within those 2 days I picked up that case. And so he hadn't been found, and I kept, trying to rip things apart and find out where he could be and all these things. And then Letitia was most likely watching my videos, or I believe she was, because she'd have rebuttals to them in different areas. So that to me was the hardest for sure. With the kids in the Chad Daybell case, they had been missing for quite some time. Not that it makes it any less, but it's just different. And I did have hope so much that they were in a bunker somewhere or something. So it still stings for sure, but it's Gannon that really, really got to me. Thank you, Janice. Some of you guys have been from the beginning. If you're just joining me, we're just taking some questions and chit-chatting right now. I did open my award from earlier, and it's so pretty. Right here. Da, 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 da. And it says, "It's a crime" on it. Isn't that pretty? I'll be putting it up somewhere. Nikki says, "Congrats, I love your channel. Appreciate all you do with great information and no drama. Thank you for being an upstanding platform." Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we have a couple things coming. I did a couple new cases. Again, I can't let go of some of the other ones. Some people are like, "Oh, I've seen enough of Lori Vallow." Some days I have to, but the thing is that she has not been charged yet with murder, and neither has Chad Daybell. And for me, I can't stop until that happens. So I'm going to keep digging, and I'm going to keep exploiting the shenanigans that they've been doing. So I'm not going to stop. I'll sprinkle other ones in there, and of course, because they're just as important as well. But I can't just let that go and just ignore it. That bothers me. I need to see it to the end, if that makes sense. Don't forget tea and the broom, and I triple checked. That's so weird. I did last night. I'll have to check it after this. That's really weird because I did. I sat down and I was late, but I did send it. Be Real asks, Linda, what was the hardest part for you when you were first creating your content? I would say, well, it's the fear first, right? It's the fear of getting your butt out there. And the hardest part actually would probably be the hate comments in the beginning. When I first started, there was so many great ones, but there was a lot of hate ones, and even death threats. So I questioned whether to do this or not. So it did take some time for me to adjust. You have to have a little bit of thick skin when you do YouTube, for sure. But other than that, it's really just starting. For me, I just threw it up there and I was like, okay, I did this video because it was a case that bothered me. And so we'll just see what happens. And people actually enjoyed it. So thankfully, that's why I'm still here. So thank you for your question. That's a great question. But that was pretty much it. Sometimes people think, oh, you have to have like all these crazy things. I literally started with a chair and an ugly yellow wall. So it was just, just get out there. And then as you go along, you can adjust and tweak things. Like I'm still adjusting, I'm still upgrading. Things are going to, always be changing. And that's the thing. Just make sure you love it too. That's the other thing. Mimi says, will you be diving into Fort Hood more now that there's another death? I will look a little bit. There's some weird stuff going on with the algorithm with the Fort Hood stuff. But so I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but last night I did do a video on Elder, and I'm probably going to do maybe a pattern video or something, because there's a couple things I'm starting to see, so I might do that. But it's really upsetting what's going on there. Absolutely 100%. Do I use Analytics dashboard? Yes, I do. I love it, and I love her timeline. Right before she launched it, I was actually hand doing it myself, of all the what's the word? Transcriptions. I was doing it all myself. So this was like, this is a dream come true. Thank you, Maria and Valerie. I appreciate it. Thank you. A lot of people from the beginning. This is really cool. No, Lori doesn't have court today. It's been adjusted to September. What was Mr. Linda's reaction to you when you started YouTube? Go for it. He's very, very supportive. Yeah, mute the haters. Yeah, absolutely. This is cool. Serial Killers documentary says mute the haters. I always do it. Yeah, I really learned the little button that says delete or block from channel. I did do that. I had another one that was pretty bad yesterday on one of my videos, and Barry Morphew gets a lot of people triggered. So it was quite brutal, but for the most part, 99% of people are really, really great. Always the 1%. Right. Shelly says human remains found in Colorado Ranch Golf Club an hour ago. Oh dear. I'll have to look into that and write that down. See where that is. Is that in like Colorado Springs or where is Colorado Ranch? Mama Bear says, could you please look into, how do I say that? Saya? Taylor's disappearance. Family still looking 6 months later. Very weird circumstances. Congrats for your reward. Thank you. Okay, I'll write her down too. Yeah, that's so awesome. Since the beginning. What does my shirt say? It says, good vibes. With my good vibe tribe. Oh, I hope. No. I hope not. Okay, hang on here. I hope not. Is that Colorado Ranch one as well? Michael, can you tell me where you see that? Please. Thanks, Deanna. Okay, let's see. Yes, keep up with the Valo case. So many more layers to be exposed. Only the surface has been scratched. I agree. It's a rabbit hole that keeps on going. And I can't stop until they have been charged. Okay, there's Shelly's message. Oh, please no, I hope not. This is a great question. Does dedication to your channel affect your personal life yet? Much. Yes. I'm learning to balance. That's one thing I haven't quite mastered. And there's a pressure almost because of, in my opinion, this is in my opinion, there feels like almost a pressure sometimes to get content out because of the algorithm. But sometimes I need to, there's also pressure for me to like to keep up on the cases. It's a little bit of a gong show for me that way, but I'm learning that I need to take time. And with all your support, it's been really, really great to be like, okay, I need to take this day. I haven't really had a whole lot of days off, to be honest. But it's important to me. All right, let's see if you guys, let's see what you guys are talking about this. If you guys see it, you can put that caps lock to show me. Skeptical C says, Steve says, it's a crime. Congrats on 100K. PewDiePie, look out. Yeah, it's a little ways to get there. Okay, you guys are coming out with some pretty good info snacks here. The property's close to the house Barry bought for his mom. This is great. Make a schedule. I upload Mondays and Fridays at 10 p.m. People know this, and algorithm will learn this. Wow, I do. Maybe that would be, that's a great tip, because maybe that would help. Because right now I do about 5 videos a week, plus live streams, plus members, and it's a little bit, it's a lot. I'm going to have to check out your channel too. That's cool. Now we know Mondays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Tara says from in here from the beginning, still here is the yes, I unboxed it. You can rewind it, and I have a little funny story with it too, because the UPS guy was he was not so happy about it. But there it is. Okay, here we go. Is you guys are bringing out the news? 9 news. Thank you, Algo One. Oops. Oh, cute. Okay, where did I see? Linda, do you keep up to date on missing person cases in your area? I do watch for it. It's so weird in Canada, though, because we don't hear a lot about it. And I mean, really, I've heard of one missing person in my area in the last, I don't know, well, let's just say in the last 3 months, I've only seen one missing person, which I'm sure there's more than that, but I don't hear a lot. So even there's a case last year that I really wanted to, I would love to cover, but they don't give you any information. It's a lot different in Canada than it is in the United States. So the information we can get in the States is very much, out in the media, and you can find court dates and this and that. And you get court documents. And up here, there's just everything because of the freedom of, the FOIP Act or whatever it's called. We can't get a whole lot. All right, make sure I'm getting everybody. Carrie says, will you please look into the Brandon Embry case out of Asheboro, North Carolina? He was murdered and it was ruled a suicide. Look up Brandon's voice. Okay, I'll write that down. Thank you so much. How many people were at the pool party with Lori Vallow? I don't know, and I'd like to find that. Yeah, Lori, it's been vacated. Lori's, unless there's a last minute thing for Lori, it's been vacated and it's supposed to be in September. So I can double check, but okay. Oh, it just took a picture with your ward. That's awesome. I'm in Alberta. Okay, golf course in Colorado. Okay, you guys, let's Google this together. Golf course. Okay. But if you have the actual news link, that would be super appreciated because I don't see anything yet. If you think the UPS guy is bad, you should see what goes on behind the scenes while sorting packages. Always packed securely. He just chucked it. Look who's in the house, the original. Jason, how's it going? Linda with It's a Crime, the best, always the best. Congrats, #1, always. Leave it to Linda. Jason's the one who created Leave It to Linda, Li2L. Nice to see you. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Oops, I was gonna. Yay, Linda, It's a Crime. Your channel's an absolute favorite channel on YouTube. Keep on kicking butt. Now let's get into it. Yeah, Carrie, I did write him down, so I will take a look. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna write down the name of the place too, just in case. All right. Highland. Okay, pull it up. Thank you so much. Would I ever move to the US? No. I like traveling there, but we can't travel right now, but I wouldn't move. My mother-in-law's from there, and my hubby could get his what do you call it? Citizenship, but I have other options I get to do. So right now I'm in Canada, and we'll see what happens in life. Yeah, I can check the news, but I'm not finding anything. Somebody throw me a bone here, guys. Throw me a bone here. I'm trying to find it. Michael, I think Chad was there. So Michael's wondering if Chad was at the pool party, or said it'd be great if we could put him at that pool party. I believe, in my own personal opinion, that Chad was involved with what happened to Charles in many ways, not just calling him Nick Schneider or Ned Schneider, depending on who you ask. And somebody said, was that a pun? Throw you a bone? Like, I didn't even think of that. Oh, okay. Fox 31. Okay, 9news.com. Let's take a look. Human skull bone fragments found at disc golf course in Highlands Ranch. Okay. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office is investigating after a human skull and other bone fragments were discovered at a disc golf course in Highlands Ranch on Wednesday. Deputies received a call at about 5:20 from a citizen who found the remains at West Fork Disc Golf Course located at 9095 South Broadway. They responded to scene and were able to locate the bones described by the caller. The Douglas County Coroner's Office was also notified and responded to the scene. No other details surrounding the incident have been released. At this time, we are conducting an active death investigation, and no further information can be provided. They said they will be working with the Douglas County Coroner's Office to determine the cause and manner of death. That's where we're at. Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Highlands Ranch. Jeez. Just see how far that is. Oh. Looks like it's just, I'll show you guys on my, I'll share my screen here. One sec. Just south of Denver. Half an hour south of Denver. So it's kind of like on the way to, well, you know how many hours I put into Castle Rock and Larkspur and all that area with Gannon Stouck. So it's kind of on that way. Yeah, just outside of of Denver. Thanks, Andy. Elizabeth says, if you ever get a chance, can you please look into my husband's case? He was murdered September 18th, 2018 in Colorado Springs. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry that that you lost him that way as well. It's terrible. Can you give me an email, actually, Elizabeth, with more details and some important things that you can share? and I would love to help you out. I'm just writing his name down, and my email I'll put up, or if somebody could please put up my email on there as well, and then just put his name on top in the subject line, and I will look at it. Thank you so much for your suggestion, and thank you so much for doing that. Just email me. That would be the best way. Yes, thank you, Andy. 30 minutes from Denver. Personally, I kind of like Wenver, but that's just me. That's fun. Yeah, Barry Morphew said he was in Denver that morning. He left Denver to go there. But so I'll show you on the map. Let's see if I can share share my screen. Share screen. Yeah, right here. Okay, let's see if you guys can see that. Yeah. So I'm going to try, and if you can see there, Denver, I'll make it big. Yeah, Denver is that way. Then if we put to Salida, it's the other way, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying that's the route there that it's routing. But you could also, yeah, because there, you see right here, I'm wondering if it picks up my actual cursor. But you can see Highlands Ranch is south of Denver, and then west and south, going south down to Salida, if people are wondering. I'm not saying, disclaimer, I'm not saying that's what's going on. I'm just saying, let's just take a look at the map. Oops. Oh, yes. So sorry, Elizabeth. Yes. Okay. Marla says, please review Missy Beaver's unsolved case. You pick up on things, would appreciate your insight. Thank you. A lot of people have actually talked about that case. All right. I'm just going to be quiet on that one. Somebody made a really good comment on my video on Barry Morphew, and I just found it very interesting because they commented on the mountain lion in the video and how his latest interview with Lauren Scharf, and he was talking about a bobcat, meaning bobcat equipment. But I just found that very interesting on the connection of what she was. One of the commenters said, "Oh, mountain lion and bobcat." Yes, Michael, there could have very well been two shooters on the Charles Vallow case. Oh yeah, here's my email. Oops. My tray's making things going wonky. Oh, a bobcat's a piece of equipment. I'll show you. You guys might call it something else. We call it bobcats up here. Is that? I'll be right out, okay? A couple more minutes. A couple more minutes, buddy. Is that a play button? Yes. Why can't I have? Hang on, you guys. Hang on 2 seconds. I'll be right out, okay, buddy? Okay. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, there you go. A tractor that moves the earth. Okay, one sec. I'll show you what it looks like. We know it is bobcat. There, see? That's a bobcat. So just funny how the mountain lion came up and not the bobcat word. Okay. You guys now you learned something new today for those of you who didn't know what it is. Yeah, bobcat is bred, but we just call it a bobcat. Even if it's not bobcat. Yeah, I'm going to be going off pretty quick, but a little bit longer and then we can go. Well, remember though, in the Suzanne Morphew case, the authorities ruled out an animal very, very, very early on. Yes, Kim, I agree. Thanks, Jason. Well, what Barry said in his interview was that the timeline that he had a mistake on, don't quote me word for word, I'm just paraphrasing. He said that there was one discrepancy and it had to do with the time of his bobcat. Thank you, Alice. Thank you so much. Many people are quite upset about my Barry Morphew videos. They get triggered for some reason. They're triggered. So, Liberty's message. I will look for it. Oh. Can you turn on captions? I mouth read, but your accent is hard for me. I don't know how to do that live streaming. On the replay, I will, and maybe I'll just try to talk a little bit more, what's the word? Intentional with my lips. But I don't think there's a way to do captions live streaming, but I will check into that. I definitely do captions on my videos. Yeah. All right. Somebody was saying about the skid steer. Yeah, but we call in Canada bobcat. Everything's a bobcat. I'm on my computer. So but I do captions on my regular videos. You'll see it. And sometimes it takes a little bit. I put it on when I can. And sometimes I do a 40-minute video and no captions show up. So it's frustrating because I have to go in and do it. Or sometimes I just can't because 40 minutes of me talking and doing captions is a lot. Did I see Tyson Draper's video on Zulema? Yes, I did. Can I speak French as well? No, only a little bit. I learned it in school for a few years, but I get by with very little French. I understand it more than I speak it. Same with Spanish. I know Italian, but Spanish is like, my description of Spanish is like Italian and French mixed, and then I can understand it a little bit more, but. Oh, you guys want to see my plaque again? Okay, cool. Look at this. Check this out. Wait, I got to do it so you're not getting the reflection right there. And it says, presented to It's a Crime for passing 100,000 subscribers. They're called bobcats too. So what else, you guys? Have I followed the Jennifer Dulos case? And if you did, what is your take on the case? I haven't followed it, although I saw there was new a video or something like that. Hey, Mama. Hang on, guys. Give me a minute. Thanks. Mama, one sec. I saw Bennett and I can come over to his house. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you. Sorry, I don't want him on camera, so I just making sure that he's he's not coming in. We're gonna go a couple minutes and go out, but it's so funny all at once. And all right. Yeah, so I just don't want him on camera, so I keep him safe. So how do I pronounce against? Against. Are you guys saying against or against? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna have 2 more minutes here and then we're gonna get going. Please check out the Pike County, Ohio massacre where 8 family members were killed in their own homes but left small toddlers. When was that? Yeah, that's cool that Liberty's saying the accent, probably the shape of my mouth, maybe, of how I'm wording it. Yeah, so YouTube, once we hit that, YouTube and Google are pretty much, they only, I don't know, Google owns YouTube. Anyways, I'm not gonna start on that. It's called the Google silver play button, and it's the silver play button because I hit 100,000. Then when you hit 1 million, you get another one, a different one. And then there's even more, there's Ruby and whatnot. And there's only a couple people that have that, but it's called the Google silver play button, but it's by, YouTube for going on there. So no, I see them sometimes in the chat where, so I'll have like 5,000, 6,000 people, and it gets really, really busy going through. So when people help me out, it's nice that I can actually just sit back and talk. Like when I was doing the live stream with Profiling Evil, I had Tyler help me. He's the producer for their channel, and he was helping out to, just pick and choose different comments, and it's helpful. Otherwise I have to comb through. So I'm told I have an accent also. It's just a proud Canadian thing, right? Eh? Totally, eh? um, yeah, I can't say it. Liberty German is looking for help on her sister's case now, the Delphi case. I actually did a video on the Delphi case, and I would love to do more, but we don't have any more information unless there's something new that came up. And well, no, Libby is the girl. It's Libby's sister. I understand what you're saying. Okay. It's not how much subs you have. The award is for the amount of subs that a channel does have. It is a milestone. It's not how much subs I have on my channel that is the be all end all, if that's what you mean. And you're right, because I love my community and it's not a number. And that's the most beautiful part of it. We have an awesome community. Very, 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 very grateful for this community. Kelsey, that's her sister's name. That's right. I was born in Canada. Thank you so much. Yes, my children are very important, and I don't put YouTube first. My children are first. This was actually planned right now, so. Thank you, Mimi. All right. I'm so glad you guys are joining me and hanging out with me for this hour. And I'm going to be doing a few more videos in the next couple days, but I have been working on them. So, rock list, I read it. That's awesome. Yeah, people are judgmental, you know. It is what it is. Nobody really knows my full entire life except for me. So, you guys are fun. So, if you guys have any more ideas for the channel, let me know. You can put them, I guess, in the comments under the latest video. That would help, or just so that, because I can see it right away, or obviously in the membership as well. And because I do really want to do some other segments, and there's more coming. So there's, like I said, mentioned earlier, the Ray Rivera case I have with the note, and then I have a couple new cases, and of course I'm going to touch on the other ones. And court is coming up for so many people in the Evelyn Boswell case, in Letitia Stout case. Also, there is, what else? Of course, Lori Vallow Daybell and Megan Fieramusca. I've been following that forever, and that was the very, very first case that I did with Heidi Broussard. And Megan keeps having her court case court date pushed and pushed and pushed. So that'll be September. Carol says, I love when you, oh yeah. Okay, hang on. It just jumped. Prayers to the daughters and family, Suzanne. I hope that wasn't her skull that was found yesterday. We'll find out soon. I don't know. I mean, we don't know. I just found that out this afternoon. Somebody just told me about that. So all right. Thank you, Big T's mom. I'll look into that too. I'll try and follow it. If you guys follow it as well for Colorado to see what's going on. And then we'll see who it is, what happened. I don't know though. I'm wondering where they found it. I'm just reading Mistraliamus, and I'm Italian, so I know what you're saying. Oh, thank you, Diane, for sending that. So if you haven't seen the beginning of this chat today, I opened up my award, but also I told a little story because there was a YouTuber who hit 100,000 and was opening his award, and he's such a funny guy the way he describes things, because his award was literally run over, and him and his wife were actually laughing on camera going, can you believe this actually happened? And it's quite funny. It's by Lad Baby, LADBABY, and he actually had it happen twice to him, so I'm wondering if the UPS guy doesn't like him. And I showed today on camera too of my when the guy actually dropped the award off at the house. He dropped it from hip height. He kind of looked at it and just let it go and drop it. And I thought, oh my gosh, is it going to be wrecked too? So Peter, that's so true. Peter says Italians live forever. It's true. My family lives to go in their 90s, almost 100 too. So you guys are with me for a long time. I still got some time left. Yeah, Lad Baby. Okay, yeah, so some of you guys know. So it's just fun. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all the love. I really, really appreciate it. It's hard sometimes. It really is hard sometimes, especially with the haters, especially with the non-supportive people, let's just say. But there is so many people that are supportive and that are very caring and very, very kind. And I really, really appreciate every single person. Every single one of you. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate you. So, Sonia, that's so good. Thank you. You know, and then I chuck in a little bit of sarcasm and humor along the way. Why not? Some things to these sad cases, sometimes we just need a little bit of a break, right? And just a little bit of smile and have fun on here without making it too serious. All right, Melido, thank you. Rebecca says, Linda, I've sent you an email about a legal loophole at Yellowstone. Could be interesting information. Oh, yes. Is that yes, I know what you're talking about. I did a video on it, not a single video, but a little bit in there about that. It's quite interesting. Cheryl, yes, oops. Thank you for Son's mom. I go to pick something and it sometimes skips. Did you send out a notification that you're going on to do this? It should have notified you about a half an hour before, but yeah, a lot of people aren't getting their notifications. I don't know how to fix that. And hopefully we'll figure that out soon. They're asking about a loophole. The loophole has to do with Yellowstone Park, and it has to do with an area along almost different states pretty much. Remind me, you guys, what it's called now, because I knew the name of it forever and now it's escaping me. But basically, you could literally get away with murder with this legal loophole. Haters bring in the lovers. I love that. That's why. Good vibes. Good vibes. You guys are really awesome. All right. Yeah, it's a death zone, but there's something else that they called it. It's maybe it's just that. All right, you guys, I'm going to get going. I am so glad you guys hung out with me today, and we are going to be doing more and more videos, more and more live streams. I'm going to be doing my Zoom calls and my private live streams as well in the membership. If you haven't, or if you're wanting to be part of the membership, you can check out, there's like a little join button below, or you can go to youtube.com slash itsacrime slash join, and you can see what that's all about. Also, what else? That's pretty much it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you guys soon and check you on the next video. Let's get into it. Bye.